What role does authority play in our lives? This question, as old as time itself, finds answers in the sacred texts of the Bible. Imagine a world, a universe, created in absolute harmony. The Bible tells us in the book of Colossians that the Son is the image of the invisible God, the firstborn over all creation. It is in him that everything was created, both in heaven and on earth, visible and invisible, whether thrones or dominions or rulers or authorities. He is the beginning and firstborn from among the dead, so that in all things he may have preeminence. Authority, as the Bible teaches us, is not a man-made construct but a divine ordinance. God alone grants authority, placing rulers in their positions of power. To resist these authorities is to oppose what God has ordained, a course of action that invites punishment. Yet, this is not a call to blind obedience, but rather one of understanding. Jesus, in the book of Mark, saw through the hypocrisy of those who misconstrued authority. When asked about a coin bearing Caesar's image, he said, "Give to Caesar what is Caesar's, and to God what is God's." This was not a simple statement about taxes, but a profound teaching about the nature of authority. Authority, as the book of Romans teaches, is not a threat to the good, but to the evil. Rulers, as God's servants, have a duty to uphold justice and righteousness. The right thing to do, then, is to obey such rulers, not out of fear, but out of a sense of what is right. Yet, the Bible also warns against the misuse of authority. The love of money, as written in Timothy, is a root of all kinds of evil. The pursuit of wealth can lead people astray, causing them to lose sight of their faith. The story in Matthew, where a servant forgiven of his debt turns around to choke a fellow servant over a small debt, serves as a stark reminder of the dangers of greed and the abuse of power. In summary, the Bible teaches us that authority is divine, granted by God, and instituted for the purpose of upholding justice and righteousness. We are called to respect and obey this authority, not out of fear, but out of a sense of right. Yet, we are also warned against the misuse of authority, particularly when driven by the love of money. In all things, we must remember that all authority ultimately belongs to God, and it is to Him that we owe our highest allegiance. So, as we navigate the complexities of life, let us remember these teachings and strive to live in accordance with them. For in the end, it is not the authority of man we must fear, but the authority of God we must love and serve.